Hello, welcome back to the Bliss Method Detox. My name is Abby Bliss White with Bliss Holistic Health, and today I want to talk about your gut health and probiotics. If there's one thing that you take away from this detox experience, it is I'm hoping that you will end up taking a probiotic every single day. This is a real game changer for your overall gut health. And I want to explain a little bit more about that today and also share with you my personal gut health protocol that I use with my one-on-one clients, and also share some of these lovely probiotic rich foods and how to use them. So first of all, I want to explain that 80% of your immune system is located in your gut. So that is, if you are not feeling well, if your immune system is low, that's because your good gut flora can be out of balance. 95% of serotonin, and that's the one that makes you happy, that's the happy hormone, is also manufactured in your intestines. So if your digestive system is not happy, you're not going to be a happy camper. You can be suffering from digestive distress, such as irritable bowel syndrome, just gas, bloating, maybe after meals experiencing, that kind of sluggish feeling. If you are not eliminating on a daily basis, these are the kind of things that can creep weight gain. Also, poor sleep, poor digestion, chronic pain, and basically overall inflammation in the body. So we have been spending the first week reducing inflammation, and now what I want to do is that as we're reducing our inflammation, I want to be rebuilding that gut and kind of healing it along the way as well. So in your book on page 33 and 34, you are going to find a little bit more information about this, but today I just wanted to talk about some of my favorite products that you can eat and drink that is going to restore that good gut flora. So you have good and bad bacteria in your gut, and if it gets out of whack, that is when you're going to have some of these issues show up for you. So that's why we want to add in as much of the good probiotics into your system as possible. So today I wanted to share with you a few of my favorites. I think you guys have all seen, but this is Inner Echo. This is a coconut water probiotic. It is liquid, and you just simply take 1 tablespoon a day. They come in a couple different flavors, tropical flavor. They come in plain as well. And this is wonderful. Your kids can even take this as well, and it's very tasty. So easy way to get your probiotic in, just take that with a spoon. If you want to pump it up, another brand that I really love is the Garden of Life, and this is the raw probiotics. This is going to be in your refrigerated area of the supplements, and this one has 50 billion strains, probiotic. It has 33 probiotic strains, but this is some powerful stuff. So this is really for those of you that really need some gut repair here. This one's called Colon Care, but this is one where I would say you're going to take it up a notch. Sorry, my dog always likes to bark once we're filming. So oftentimes people are wondering how they got out of balance, how their guts kind of got the way they are. And this can honestly be as simple as taking a dose of antibiotics when you're sick. That can wipe out the good gut flora. Birth control is another one that can affect that good gut flora. Of diet high in sugar, high in processed foods. Your diet has a big part of how it affects your good gut flora. As well as stress. That's a big one. A lot of people don't equate that stress is going to be affecting their gut health, but that's a big one. Pollution. There's just a lot of different environments that can kind of get that good gut flora out of balance. So to help you get it back in balance, you've already started doing this by reducing all the high allergen foods, taking out all of those and giving your digestive system a break. And so now what we want to do is start adding in some of this great probiotics into your system. Already talked about the actual supplements, and I'll put those over here. Next thing is, you guys know I absolutely adore the Bragg's raw apple cider vinegar. I was so excited to buy a brand new jug today. This is amazing stuff, but starting your day off every day with a tablespoon in your warm water with the morning elixir, if you wanted to add the lemon. Right now during detox, we are doing the morning elixir, but maybe after detox, just simply having water with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar is going to help create that good gut flora, get those digestive enzymes all fired up to help you digest your food. And this is just one of these things I think everybody should learn to love. It's definitely an acquired taste, but now if I don't have it in the morning, I feel off kilter. So you really do get used to it. A couple other things is actually eating fermented veggies. So a couple brands that I absolutely love are this wild brine. You guys, there's so many amazing flavors. So this one is red beet and cabbage sauerkraut salad. And this one is a dill and garlic sauerkraut salad. But they also have salsas. So I often will buy the wild brine probiotic rich salsa and use it as salad dressing, just as simply as that. Everybody's like, what about the chips? I often just use that as a lovely dressing. It works perfectly, adds a nice little tang. But I recommend adding 1/4 of a cup of some sort of fermented veggie, and that can be kimchi, some of these sauerkrauts. They also just have some fermented cauliflower pickles. Again, salsa is another one, but picking something and adding about 1/4 of a cup into your diet a day. One really yummy snack is taking half an avocado and then filling it with just a little bit of this kraut. That's about all you need, and that's going to be loaded with those probiotics, helping with your gut health. So eating that. The next thing I want to talk about is we want to start healing your intestinal lining, and basically aloe vera. If you're having constipation issues, I've already recommended the aloe vera juice. You'll see that there's whole leaf and then inner fillet. If you are just focusing on healing that digestive tract, I would go for the inner fillet, because that's going to help coat that digestive tract and all the way down to your intestines and help heal that, as well as help you with elimination. But this one, the one that's whole leaf, this one's the one that you should get if you're constipated. This one's going to do a little bit. It does both healing as well as helping you with constipation. So you guys, this doesn't taste the best, I'm not gonna lie. This is something I used to add into my smoothies. I cannot taste it in my smoothies. It doesn't really have a lot of taste, but it's not like, ooh, I can't wait to take my aloe vera. So throw it in a smoothie, you won't taste it at all. Okay, next thing is, I love my probiotic drinks. Love my KeVita, as well as Health Aid kombucha. Both of these are loaded with probiotics. Recommend having one of these, or a cup. These are 2 servings in one. So don't worry if you're chugging down a whole one every day, or even 2. Someone asked me the other day if you can overdo it on probiotics. With anything, of course you can, but either way you would find is if you're having loose stools, I say pull back on the probiotics. Stick to the supplement, and maybe a drink, and sub between having the sauerkraut and a KeVita or a kombucha. So my love Health Aid, I want to just point this out. This is a really low sugar kombucha. I always try to look for ones that have at least 2 grams or less. By just general rule of thumb, 5 grams and less with anything is what you're kind of looking for in sugars. But when it's drinks, I really try to have it as low as possible. So this one has 2 grams, great brand, not too sweet. And then I also like KeVita, but there's a couple of them that actually do have sugars in it. This one has 1 sugar. This is the sparkling lemon cayenne. I think the ones that are higher in sugar are the lemon ginger and the pomegranate. Not exactly positive, but try to always check the labels. Become a little detective on that. Okay, I want to talk just a couple more things here. I want to talk about your gut health protocol. So what I recommend doing, we've already talked a little bit about them, but starting your morning off with your apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon, and water. Taking a probiotic daily, and we've got our good ones over here. Adding your aloe vera juice to your smoothies. These are all going to be healing your gut. And then adding 1/4 of a cup of your probiotic rich fermented veggies. Love that. And then your kavitas and your kombucha, make sure to use those as a rotation. And one thing is, since the weekend's coming up, these make great mocktails. So if you are, of course, alcohol is going to disrupt that good gut flora, but these guys really help on a Friday or Saturday night when you may be wanting to partake in a cocktail. These, just pouring them into a wine glass or a martini glass, give it a little garnish with a lime, maybe some pomegranate, and it looks beautiful, and you will feel special without having the alcohol, and you'll get your own natural buzz. Okay, and then bitters. So one thing is, people often ask, what can I do for gas and bloating? Or let's say that during transition or after detox, you know you're going to be going and eating a meal that you probably isn't going to make your belly feel too good. So what I suggest is getting digestive bitters. And the favorite kind that I like is this Urban Moonshine. You guys, it's definitely bitter, but this really will immediately help you digest your food. So this is one that I really recommend, and you can carry. They have some that you just can put in your purse, and that you can just spray on your tongue. But this is going to help break down those carbs and protein, and anything that's kind of heavy for you, and it will also break up gas. So these digestive bitters, this is a definite, I would get that. And the other thing is fennel seeds. I wanted to point out, I know a lot of people love to chew gum, myself included, but gum actually will intake a lot of air and cause gas, and especially gas bubbles. So when I have clients coming in to my practice and with a lot of gas issues, if we start getting down and dirty with their diet, if they eat a lot of, or chew a lot of gum or take in a lot of air, that's what they're experiencing. So what I recommend that they should chew on, especially after a meal, is fennel seeds. So I know it kind of sounds weird, but they're really refreshing. And you just take a couple and pop them in your mouth and suck/chew on them, and it's a really good digestive aid. So doing this is fantastic. Another couple things, cardamom pods. You can also pop one of those. And also ginger. So just having a fresh slice of ginger, you can pour hot water over it, let it steep for about 5 minutes, and then drink that ginger tea. That's going to be really good. So those are, again, kind of things that you can do to prevent, let's say you didn't eat such a great meal and you're not feeling great. Those are some really good digestive aids for you. And then last but not least, I always recommend moving, taking a walk, especially after dinner. So one of the things we like to do after dinner when the weather is nice is take a walk just around the block, take our dog, and it really helps with your digestive process. So this is your daily constitution, add that in. And then gotta bring up the tea again, you guys. So this is your last thing in your daily protocol. This is all about gut rebuilding, and all of these things are gonna help that. But then at the end of the day, I say have a cup of tea. As you can tell, I think tea solves everything. And I've got so many different ones, but chamomile, super good, really relaxing, great for the end of the day. This is another one of my favorite. It is puka, and it's detox tea, and it is aniseed, fennel, and cardamom. So again, I already talked about fennel seeds and cardamom. This is going to be another one that's very cleansing to the system. It's going to help you digest, and it's a nice way to end the day. peppermint. This is your all around goodness. That one, again, it's going to peppermint, really helps with headaches, but also with your digestive system. And then I have the dandelion root. This is another one that I think is fantastic. At the end of the day, it's very cleansing to the system. With this one, you steep it for 15 minutes and it has just a nice nutty flavor. I actually like it, and it also, as a bonus, this really clears up your skin. So if you're having a little flare up or acne or anything like this, this is one that will clear that skin up when you wake up in the morning. Okay, so here is to our good, happy guts that is going to make us happier when they're in balance. And I appreciate. Okay, so cheers to our happy guts, and our happy guts going to make us extra happy. So thank you so much for popping in and listening to this video, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.